Welcome to battle number 7 of week number 4 of the FnF Victory Road Draft League Season 2. This battle is going to be between Startoad's team, the Detroit Deinos, versus Z-Quig's team, which is I Like Corsola. The Mega Pokemon available in this battle is Mega Gardevoir, and the Z Pokemon available in this battle are Hydreigon with Z Any, and Mismagius with Z Attack on Startoad's team. On Z-Quig's team, we have Gyarados with Z Attack. I do apologize if there's any noises in the background. The house is a little busy right now, so keep that in mind. But let's get into this and see what we've got going on. On Startoad's side, we have Mismagius making its first appearance. I believe everything else has already made an appearance. Heatran looks like it could be a really valuable Pokemon in this matchup, being able to take on Whimsicott, to an extent Druddigon if it has an air balloon, Muck-Alola, and Licky is also making its first appearance on I Like Corsola. I am excited to see how it's utilized. Licky is pretty versatile. Mostly it's used as a cleric, so Wish and Heal Bell and things like that, but it does have a decent amount of bulk and attack stats on both sides. They're not spectacular, but they're definitely usable, especially with choice items and things like that. So that'll be an interesting Pokemon to witness for sure. Lots of slow Pokemon on Z-Quig's side, so we might see a Trick Room set up. And on Startoad's side, we have that offensive, not too fast, pretty bulky, but honestly pretty fast compared to I Like Corsola's team. So that'll be something to consider as well. It looks like Startoad has the advantage when it comes to speed, and Z-Quig's has the advantage when it comes to bulk for the most part. So let's take a look and see how this goes. I'm really curious. Z-Quig's didn't bring Gothitelle, which I'm actually surprised about. But let's see how this goes. And we're listening to Mount Coronet right now, one of my favorite themes from Gen 4. Okay, and we're going to start with Magnetics, the Magneton, versus Druddigamer, the Druddigon. Z-Quig's has his team. His nicknames are very gamery, which I really like a lot. Druddigamer, the ultimate gamer. And then Magnetics is also a really good name too. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Atomatrix, which is the name that I used for my Magneton in Season 1. In this scenario, if Druddigamer has Earthquake, it could be bad news for Magnetics, but it's going to use Volt Switch to switch right on out to what I presume to be either Hydreigon or Mismagius to take that predicted Earthquake into a Levitate Pokemon. And indeed, it's Hydreigon. Orochi is going to come in, and the Stealth Rock is set up from Druddigamer. Orochi and Druddigamer, both being Dragon types, can hit each other extremely powerfully, but Orochi does have the speed advantage in this situation, so Druddigamer will have to be very careful with what it does. Most likely we'll see a switch into something else, perhaps Whimsicott. Actually, the U-turn is what's going to be used by Orochi. Switching out, I think Startoad probably sensed that Druddigon would be switched out, so he switched out. Transrights, the Gardevoir comes in. Dragon Tail's not going to affect it because of its fairy typing, so good switching in that scenario. And Hyper Voice is going to take down Druddigamer for the first Pokemon to go down in this battle. Mega Gardevoir hits pretty much everything that's left very hard. The best Pokemon to take on Gardevoir, I'd say, would probably be Muck-Alola, especially if it's holding an Assault Vest. It does have reasonable special defense stats and can scare Gardevoir off with its strong poison-type moves. I was almost half expecting, honestly, Druddigon to be a Life Orb Sheer Force variant rather than a Rocky Helmet Rough Skin defensive variant, because of the fact that Z-Quig's has a very slow-looking team, so I was expecting it to be a little bit more of a Trick Room sweeper, but I'm not even sure if any of the Pokemon on Zequig's team could actually set up Trick Room. Maybe Whimsicott or Licky Licky, but I'm actually unsure of that. I'll actually check now. It looks like Licky Licky cannot set up Trick Room. And Whimsicott actually can. Interesting. Well, Muck Alola comes out versus Fyrus the Heatran. Startoad switches in Heatran to take that predicted gunk shot. A good switch in there. If Fyrus has Earth Power, this could be good momentum for him. And Gyarados the Gyarados comes out. Stealth Rock is now on both sides of the field. Gyarados will have an easy time setting up a Dragon Dance here if it so pleases, and with one Dragon Dance, it can be a force to be reckoned with. This is a Moxie variant. Magnetics the Magneton comes in, and a Thunder is actually going to miss, so this is a at least somewhat specially attacking Gyarados, but it goes down to the Thunderbolt. And Magnetics is probably, I'm going to say Choice Scarf, due to the fact that it went first before Gyarados could take on Magneton with that Earthquake. And it looks like Zequig's forgot to put a fourth move onto Licky Licky, so it only has 3 moves. Kind of unfortunate. Always want to double check when you're team building to make sure everything has the correct amount of moves and the correct moves, EVs, everything when you team build. It can be a little tricky sometimes. Sometimes the moves slip through the cracks. Muck Alola comes out, and it's going to use Pursuit versus Magneton. It's not going to do much damage due to Magneton's high physical bulk and the fact that it's set up a Reflect. Another Pursuit, gonna do bigger damage this time because of it switching out, but Swine Flu, the Mamoswine, is gonna come out. Not the best news for Muck or Corsola. Licky Licky is gonna come out. Me IRL, Cloud9, and it's gonna lose 50% of its health to an Icicle Crash. That is some pretty big damage. One Earthquake from Mamoswine will be enough to take down Licky Licky at this rate. Startoad saying, "I can't beat you up, bro." Zequig saying, "Bro, you have to, bro." And the Earthquake takes it down. Startoad, you monster! How could you take down Zequig's IRL? The state of Colorado is going to have a very sad funeral today, but there will be gaming festivities. And the score is now 6-3. Swine Flu is sitting at 68%. Whimsicott can now come in and go for a Giga Drain Whimsicringe, but it does have to worry about Heatran coming in because Heatran is poised to take that Giga Drain and shrug it off like it's nothing. Startoad having 2 Steel-type options is actually very beneficial to him. In general, he has 3 Steel-type options, so planning for his team probably seems pretty hard due to the fact that Steel-types are so good. Whimsicringe can go for the Encore at this point to get Mamoswine to Earthquake again. That'll give it a little more leeway in trying to deal with it or whatever the switch-in is, but it goes for the Ice Shard, and that's actually going to be super effective taking it down. Corsola comes in. Of course, an Earthquake will do some pretty big damage to Corsola. Will Corsola be able to survive it and hit back with a Liquidation or Scald? And the Earthquake hits Corsola, taking it down. It's a critical hit. Not sure if that mattered or not. And the last Pokemon on Z-Quig's team is Muck Alola. Weakened down to 44%. One more Earthquake will probably be enough to take it down. And indeed it is. Swine Flu managed to take down Muck, and that is the game between Startoad and Z-Quigs. This is a victory of 6-0 for the Detroit Dinos over I Like Corsola. It seems like advantage-wise, Startoad definitely had a team advantage. It seems like some of his star Pokemon were really type-wise advantageous versus Z-Quig's Pokemon. I'm kind of wondering if he wanted to set up the Trick Room or if he wasn't going for Trick Room. But yeah, overall, Startoad showing a very strong performance as he continues to creep up into the rankings. I believe this puts him in second place or close to it. So there is some definite throwback to last season for Startoad. Z-Quig's not out yet. I think he's at 2-2, which is still a good score to have at this point in the league. Anything can happen with these next 6 weeks coming up. So tune in for this last match of week 4 coming up, and I'll see you then.